So I was a little stressed out yesterday, right? A little bit, not in the best headspace mentally. And I re-listened to the Chris Williamson and Alex Ramosi Modern Wisdom podcast, like the most recent one. And he said something along the Chris Williamson said something along the lines of like, what you have right now is like the exact thing that you were stressing over like 2 months ago, like trying to get, and it's like now a part of your reality, right? And how, like the opportunities you're getting or stuff that you would have dreamed of 3 months, 6 months, 12 months ago. And it kind of just reminded, like, when I hear that, it just gives me like peace of the present. Like, for example, 2 months ago, I was freaking out, like stressing over like how am I gonna get a reliable customer acquisition model? Like, I suck at ads, like I gotta get ads, and I was like, I'm gonna get ads working. And now I have ads working, and now I get leads every single day. And now I call people on the phone every single day, and I'm like learning how to sell. And it's like all these things that I was like, I'm like, I need to get this working, blah, 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 blah. It's my whole focus. And now it's just regular, right? So it's like my whole focus, my whole goal 2 months ago is just like reality now. It's just like my normal everyday life. And it's not my goal anymore, right? Because it's what I already had. And I'm like thinking like, all right, how do I do 3 times more of this and make more money? And that's freaking me out. But I know that like pretty soon that's just gonna be my reality, right? And it's kind of like bittersweet in a way because you're never going to feel content. Like the goals that you're setting are not going to affect how you feel when you actually hit those goals. And like this is a pattern I've seen constantly throughout my journey of entrepreneurship. It's like if I really just take a step back and remove myself from the present and the actions that I'm taking, it's like, whoa, like I'm really doing this now. Like this is really my reality now. But you also can't really do that because you don't want to be satisfied with where you're at, and you kind of always want to look towards that same thing. But there are those days, right? Like yesterday where I'm just freaking out. I'm just not feeling great. I'm stressed. And I kind of have to, settle down and be like, dude, this is what you were trying so hard to get not even that long ago. And it just reframes everything for me and like what I'm trying to do, and more importantly like why I'm trying to do it, because it really doesn't matter, right? Like, so it's cool, I guess. It also kind of sucks because then you're like, whoa, like I'm gonna hit this next goal and I'm gonna be happy for a little bit and then I'm not gonna care anymore, and then there's gonna be another one after that. And I think that's kind of like the cool part about entrepreneurship, but at the same time it doesn't allow you to be really happy with where you're at, because once you hit one goal you're just setting the next one. But I had to like think about that, right? I'm in the cold plunge, like listening to him say that. That's so crazy, bro. So Chad, modern wisdom in the cold plunge, oh my god. But I'm just like, damn, like I need to, it just allows me to be present. And that's hard when you're running a business because you have so many like, sorry, I was reading the thing. But you have so many things going on that it's like, it just becomes what it is. And I don't know, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's a little short thing. It's like, dude, what you're stressing about now is going to be your reality soon enough if you take the actions to get that output. And then when you do get at that output, you're not even gonna care. It's just become regular. So it's like, it's kind of like, don't stress, but like more importantly, like enjoy the process. Like that's what it's really about, right? Because you're freaking out over something that you need to hit. You're like, I need to get this working. I need to make this amount of money. I need to get this amount of new clients, etc. But then when you get that, you're just kind of like, okay, like this is reality now. And then you reset your standards again. And that's, it's a great feedback loop to have. It's a great growth progression kind of cycle. But it just boils down to like, you have to enjoy when you're actually doing the actions, right? Like, you got to enjoy the learning. You got to enjoy the process. And I don't know. I guess that's kind of what I took from it. But it really, like, completely reset my shitty mental state yesterday. So, yeah, figure I'd come on here and make a quick YouTube video about it. So that's it. Enjoy what you're doing, because the outcome's really not what's gonna, like, make you feel amazing. It's more so just like the, beating at the stick and learning along the way. So